With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us. The starting fives for our game. Here's a look at both lineups. Tip-off coming up in just a moment. Now here is Canada. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Parker Tyus. Howard. And with these teams, so much talent on offense, you can see the precision they play with.
Yeah, and it shows up in the way they move around the floor. Everyone knows exactly where they're supposed to be.
It's also in the speed in which they set up their offense. They don't waste any time getting into sets.
Boston inside. Parker Tyus is there. Outside Howard. Pass to Charles. To the middle. 4 on the shot clock. Close one. Good.
That's a clever shot by Howard. Going for the floater instead of pushing it all the way to the hoop.
Now here's Smith. Mitchell, Gray defending. 13 feet out. Shot's good by Clark.
It's a pleasure to watch her work at that end of the floor.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Outside Canada. Pass to Gray. Now Parker Tyus. Parker Tyus the screen. Here's Howard. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It'll be on Lexi Hull.
Good body control from Howard right there. She's really good at putting defenders in awkward positions.
And she knocks down the first one. When you watch Ryan Howard, what a diverse skill set. Great versatility at both ends.
Absolutely. She can defend about 4 positions, score from all 3 levels, and we've even seen her play the point. Truly a franchise-level talent.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Clark. Rebound Cheyenne Parker Tyus.
Even though she missed it, she couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, they don't come much easier than that.
Howard, Cole defending. Charles with it. Here's Parker Tyus. That shot off. Nice D from Aaliyah Boston. Pass to Smith. And here is Mitchell. Gray defending. Back to Smith. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Canada. That is her first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Mitchell, good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be out-muscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
Now here is Canada. Pass to Gray. Howard, Cole defending. Howard gets the bucket.
And even against stiff interior defense, Howard stays committed. She never even thought about giving up on the play.
Here's Clark. Mitchell outside. Boston sets a screen. Mitchell, shot's good.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
You need some help as well.
Now here is Canada. Looking for her first basket still in this one. 3, Ryan Howard. That's in, and she's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, when Howard is knocking down threes, Ryan is unguardable.
Back to Clark. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Clock at 6. Back to Clark. Over Canada. And good as it snugs right down through the net. Atlanta with the ball. Pass to Charles. Gray. For three, Ryan Howard. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
I love Howard's decision-making offensively, especially off the catch right there.
Here's Smith. Mitchell outside. Boston sets a screen. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Atlanta. Now here is Canada. Pass to Charles. Parker Tyus. She's guarded by Boston. Outside Canada. Now here's Charles. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Alicia Gray. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tina Charles.
Supremely confident in her scoring abilities. Gray, she'll make you pay.
And looking at the Atlanta Dream, they haven't won a playoff series since 2018.
Yeah, Atlanta has struggled of late, but when you look at this current roster, they are very young and talented. Headlined by 2022 first overall pick, Ryan Howard.
Now here is Canada, guarded closely. Pass to Gray. Charles. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Mitchell grabs the board.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Now here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. Shot from 16. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
There isn't a part of the court that Mitchell won't let it fly. When she hits from the mid-range, it just increases the headache for the D.
Pass to Gray. The Fever pull it in.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Clark outside. And here's Smith. Mitchell outside. Boston sets a screen. Inside. Here's Smith. And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Relentless effort from Smith pays off big time. Headed to the line and got the shot to go.
She's getting her first free throw attempt of the game here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses.
Well, still early in her career, lots of room for Alyssa Smith to grow, and that's scary.
And in 2023, Alyssa Smith led the WNBA in defensive rebound percentage.
You know, defensive rebounding, it's not a skill we talk a lot about, but it's so important. You end the defensive possession with the board. And Smith, she's as good as anyone at boxing out, securing the glass.
You know, one of the areas Aaliyah Boston really shines is on the glass.
Yeah, she is an efficient rebounder. And as we all know, rebounds often win or lose games. Then you add in Boston's offensive efforts, and she really is a big contributor to team success.
And that one falls, and that puts them up. It's a 1-point game now.
The top pick in the 2023 draft, Aaliyah Boston more than delivered her rookie season.
Oh, you can say that. I mean, she wasn't just Rookie of the Year. Aaliyah was also an All-Star, led the W in field goal percentage, top 10 in key metrics for a center, rebounding and blocks. I mean, what more can you ask from the top overall pick in Aaliyah Boston?
Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
Now here's Wheeler. Pass to Samuelson. Boston. Guarded by Charles. Vader on the way.
Boston shot is good.
Now here's Howard.
She's guarded by Samuelson.
Outside Howard.
Here's Caldwell.
Powers.
Guarded by Wallace.
1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Pretty shot with about a second to spare.
Yeah, and as the defending team, you can't stand giving up a shot like that to close out the quarter.
It's almost like you lose a possession.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Dream leading by just 1. And don't go away as we'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a bit. And off we go. A close game now entering the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Dream, what do you guys think?
Scoring has come in threes for the most part so far.
Yeah, and every time down the floor, it seems like they're hitting a triple.
Indiana trailing.
Boston outside.
And here is Wheeler. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Howard with the rebound. And here are the Dream. To the paint. Lays it up and banks it in.
A reliable interior scoring option. Charles plays with power and poise around the rim.
Pass to Fagmenle.
Now here's Samuelson.
Guarded by Howard. Wheeler with it. And that's off the glass and in.
Well, certainly doesn't mind the mid-range. Wheeler plays within herself and takes what the defense gives her.
Outside Powers. Back to Howard. From downtown, that one is good. She has missed only 1 of her 6 shots from the floor.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Now here's Wallace. Boston.
Guarded by Charles. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And obviously the addition of Caitlin Clark to the Fever, that brought lots of extra attention.
I mean, Fever tickets are as hot as any in American sports, no matter what league. Clark bringing so much hype, and basketball fans everywhere are tuned in to see her every move, and by extension, the Fever as well.
First free throw is good.
In terms of defensive guards, who do you think is the best in the league, Brian?
I think you start with Brittany Sykes. She's been all defense the last 4 seasons and creates havoc at the point of attack.
And I like Jordan Canada. You know, she's a little smaller at 5'6", but she piles up the steals, is normally amongst the league leaders, and is so quick. I mean, she is a menace guarding the ball.
Now here's Howard. 15 points in the game. Outside Charles.
Caldwell.
Pass to Howard. Launches a 3. And the Dream, another 3.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
Up top, Berger.
With the floater. And she lays it up and in.
You have to have perfect timing to knock down the teardrop.
Atlanta leading. Outside Powers. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Things are really clicking for Howard on the offensive end, and her team should keep feeding her when she's on a roll like this.
Pass to Hole.
And here's Berger.
Releases from 15.
Offensive rebound. Now here's Samuelson.
Now Fagbenle. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Goes back up.
Pass to Berger. Boston.
Goes up again. And it's good. 2 points. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Powers. Back to Howard. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by the Fever.
Boston outside. Pass to Berger. Here's Hull. Boston up top.
From outside the arc. The rebound by Charles.
Well, Tina Charles has always had an impressive and versatile skill set, Brian.
Yeah, she's led the league both in scoring and rebounds before. She's a true double-double threat on any night and impacts the game in so many ways.
Now here's Hull. Pass to Berger. Hull.
Powers covering.
Boston with it.
Working on Charles.
And it's Aaliyah Boston again missing.
Howard with the ball. 21 points in the game. Powers. Outside Howard. Screen by Charles. Takes the 3. The Dream again can't hit. And it's the Fever ball. Trailing by 4.
Here's Berger.
Pass to Samuelson. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Boston. That shot is good on the assist from Katie Lou Samuelson.
Great ball movement to the open player. Samuelson with her head on a swivel.
Now Caldwell. Howard. She's guarded by Samuelson.
Screen by Charles. 3, Ryan Howard. It's good from long range.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning
Timeout,
into a
timeout.
three-point contest.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. Clark, guarded by Canada. Up top, Dantas. Now here's Hull. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Mitchell. D right on her. Can't find the target. That makes her 3 for 5. Down low. Howard. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Few players make interior scoring look as effortless as Ryan Howard does. She has got just such a fluid offensive game.
Now here's Clark. Dantas the screen. To the inside. Here's Saxton.
He's guarded by Parker Tyus.
And here is Mitchell. She's got 7. Over Gray. Mitchell, shot's good.
Nice job by Mitchell. She's a primary scoring option in terms of talent, instincts, and productivity.
Pass to Charles. Gray.
Here's Parker Tyus.
And the Dream, another 3.
Up to the defense. They got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Now here's Dantas. Mitchell, Gray defending. Mitchell outside. To the paint. Saxton. And she makes that one.
A player you want to use in the pick and roll. Mitchell has great decision-making abilities. Made the right choice giving up the rock.
Now here is Canada. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Howard. The kick out to Canada. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Charles, the screen. The second chance effort, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Don't let her size fool you. Canada is really strong, able to take on contact and score.
So it's Indiana now. 8-point game. Now Clark. Just 3 on the clock. And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Dream leading by 8. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. All right, the second half beginning in a moment. You know, Howard has just been exceptional here, fellas.
Her decision-making simply flawless today. Nothing but quality shots from her in the first half. She wasn't forcing anything.
Yeah, but I think here in the second half, they may want her to be a little more assertive and start taking more shots, even the tough ones.
An expansion team back in 2008. The Dream had some serious early success in the W.
Well, you remember, they went 4-30 their first year. But after that, 3 finals appearances in 5 years. Unfortunately for Atlanta, they lost all 3 of those to the Dream. Still looking for that first WNBA championship.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Mitchell. Screen by Smith. The floater, and the shot count. She's fouled. That's a chance for a 3-point play.
Showing that power isn't always about size. That's a tremendous play by Mitchell.
She'll be shooting her first free throw of the game.
Drafted back in 2018, Kelsey Mitchell has spent her entire career with Indiana.
Yeah, and the Fever have yet to make the playoffs with her on the team. It's made Kelsey really overlooked. Quietly, she's carried their offense over the years, put up big numbers, and was an all-star in 2023.
Howard, that's good.
That's a great shot from Howard. She's out here to score as much as possible.
Indiana trailing. Clark outside. Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Give her credit. She was in perfect position to grab that rebound and get the putback.
Gray outside. Howard, Cole defending. And here's Charles. Over Smith. And again, the Dream score.
That's a clean look they gave her there, fellas. And, I mean, she drains those. So I wouldn't give her too many of those looks if I was the defense.
To the middle. Clark, that one's good.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Now here is Canada. And the Dream call time here.
The talent in this league just keeps getting better, and this year's rookie class, it is special.
It is so exciting to see this rookie class. Obviously, Caitlin Clark is the headliner. She comes into this league with massive expectations.
Yeah, and the depth of this class is just unreal. So many potential stars in the first round. I cannot wait to see their careers unfold.
Well, quite simply, Alicia Gray is a bucket. She'll find ways to score all over the floor.
Boston outside. Pass to Clark. The 3. Good. And it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. You've got to have a defender on her. She's just too good from long range.
Now here's Howard. She's got 32 points. And out of bounds, the Fever will take it. Clark with it. 11 points in the game. Mitchell, Gray defending. Smith outside. There's the triple. Here's Hull. Doesn't get it to drop for her.
Great D that time for Parker Tyus.
Pass to Canada. Gray. Charles with it. Howard. She's covered by Clark. Shot clock at 6. Puts one up from 19. And Atlanta, another bucket.
Tough distance, but you know what? Howard can hit it with ease.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Mitchell. 12 points for her. Smith outside. Hull. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. And that's collected by Tina Charles. Atlanta leading. Pass to Canada.
Parker Tyus outside.
Howard up top. Atlanta gets it back, and the shot goes in.
Easily one of the most tenacious rebounders in the league. Charles is very familiar with second chance points.
Now here's Mitchell.
Boston outside.
Clark, guarded by Canada.
Screen by Smith.
Caitlin Clark outside. That one is good again. She is 6 for 8 from the floor with that basket.
Well, she's been a bright spot in what has otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Atlanta calls timeout. And here's Caldwell.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Powers. Here's Charles. Gray, she's covered by Clark. Screen by Charles. A 3 from Alicia Gray. The three-pointer is on target.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Offensive rebound. Boston right side.
Samuelson. Pass to Smith. Tries again.
That shot is good on the assist from Katie Lou Samuelson.
Have to be impressed with Smith's range as well as her confidence pulling up from deep.
Powers.
She's guarded by Samuelson.
From past the arc. Powers' shot is off. Clark with it. Gray picks her up. Mitchell outside.
Boston sets a screen.
Caitlin Clark with the 3. Kept alive. Second chance shot.
And Boston lays it in.
He got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
And it's been a rough few years for Indiana. They haven't been to the playoffs since 2016.
Single-digit wins in 5 of the last 7 seasons. But the good news is the Fever have loads of young talent. Starting with Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston, they have arguably the best young core in the W.
Now here's Samuelson.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Clark, Gray defending. The 3.
Clark can't get it to go.
Gray outside.
Pass to Caldwell.
Now here's Powers. Left side Charles. Over Smith. Charles with the bucket. Now here's Mitchell. She's got 12. And here's Clark. Nailed from three-point land.
When she has the ball, Mitchell is always looking to find an open teammate. Head on a swivel.
Now Gray. She's got 8. Pass to Powers. Now Charles. Caldwell. She's covered by Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Powers. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Smith. Indiana trailing. Here's Mitchell. Caldwell pulls it in.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Gray with it. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Caldwell. There's the 3. She got it up in time, but it just wouldn't fall for her. The third quarter comes to a close. Dream out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. And Atlanta has possession. They've led by as much as 10. Jones left side. Shot clock at 5. Mitchell grabs the board. Here's the Fever with the ball. Trailing by 4. It's in and good for her 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
You'll see her hit from very deep, but she isn't a one-trick pony. Mitchell has the skills plus toughness to score inside, too.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Howard. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
She's had such a steady hand, and I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today.
No problems knocking that one down.
Strong response from Mitchell, one of the sweetest shots in the game. Kelsey has a great release.
Pass to Caldwell. Coffee outside. Outside Howard. Back to Coffee. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Next. And that one goes on Katie Lou Samuelson.
You know, Ryan Howard has got a good sense for finding her shots, and she is always ready to attack, which means the defense essentially has to watch her at all times.
Now here's Mitchell. Hull with the ball. Nice D from Nia Coffey. On the wing, Ryan Howard. Last quarter play, about 2 minutes in now. The Dream again can't hit. And it's the Fever ball. A 4-point game. Mitchell outside. Samuelson. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Indiana.
One of the purest strokes in the game. Samuelson, a feared player from beyond the arc.
Pass to Coffee. Back to Howard. This one for 3. Drills it from outside.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Here's Hull. Now here's Samuelson. Here's Bagbenley. 3 from Kelsey Mitchell. Good for her 8th field goal. She's attempted a dozen shots.
She can shoot off the dribble a lot, but Mitchell is also adept at shooting off the delivery. A crisp pass helps her square up.
And that one's good. Jones.
A lot of scoring here late, but Brian, There has been no defense at all.
And that fills up the highlight reel and makes for an exciting game, but you'd like to see at least a little defense being played, right?
Speak for yourself. I love the offense.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Dream.
Dream ball.
So both teams changing it up here. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth. And here's Canada. Pass to Gray. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Fever. Well, it's definitely within striking distance.
The big key is make possession count.
And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three. And she comes up with the deuce.
A skilled wing. Dantas is hard to track in the pick and roll. She can do anything out of it.
Now here is Canada. She's covered by Mitchell. Here's Gray. Good. And Jordan Canada gets the assist.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
And it's only getting better as both these defenses are showing signs of wearing down.
Yeah, the defensive effort has not been good of late.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. So it's Indiana now. They trail by 3. Pass to Smith. Back to Clark. Here's Hull. Guarded by Howard. And here's Clark. 5 on the clock. Here's Smith. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Everyone grab a plate. Second chance buckets, they can make a big difference.
Pass to Gray. Arpatias. She's guarded by Boston. Here's Howard. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Absolutely fearless offensively. Howard knows her team is counting on her, so she gets it done.
Mitchell outside. Clark. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
He's done loads of damage from long range today, guys, and there's another big one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range.
Atlanta with the ball. Outside Canada. Pass to Gray. Here's Charles. Howard, Hull defending. Charles the screen. To the wing on the left. And it's off from three-point range. A basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a pretty long time coming.
Here's Mitchell. Count it, and she'll have a chance for the three-point play. It's going to be on Gray.
You can rely on Mitchell in the big moments, and you're seeing why right now. She's a confident shooter who is always ready to score.
the player you want at the charity stripe in that situation. I got no doubt about that.
The dream trail. Now here is Canada. Parker Tyus outside. Pass to Howard. Canada with it. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. They get it back.
You can't get into much better position for the three-pointer. Just didn't get it to fall.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Clark outside. Smith. And the shot goes down.
When you need a hoop, Melissa Smith is such a great option. She's got skill, size, and heart.
Now here's Howard. Tight defense on her. No good. Unable to end this run. And here's Indiana. Pass to Clark. Smith. And good that time.
That's a nice bucket. They're really playing intelligently.
They really are, and even though it's not a huge lead they've got, they're definitely in charge.
Kind of get that feeling, Brian, that that team is playing so well.
And the dream call time here. Charles. Will it go? Howard connects. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
What a big shot from Ryan Howard. She might not be the most experienced player, but she can certainly dig deep.
Caitlin Clark with the 3. It's rebounded by Atlanta. Now Canada. Howard inside. Hole defending. The shot by Howard, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And a chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
Lock in, maintain focus.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Team Charles. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So she gets them both, and it's a 7-point ball game.
The free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
Atlanta calls timeout. Alyssa Smith grabs the miss. Boston with it. And so the Fever take the win. And they didn't make it easy on themselves for their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, there were some times that momentum shifted either way, especially early on. But give the team credit for sticking right with the game plan and finishing the job.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.